Hi, if you are watching this video, it's because you got a Mermazing kit in your mail. So first of all, my family's awake, so you're gonna hear them a lot probably, so I apologize kind of, but they're very cute, so we can handle it, we can deal with them. So I'm gonna go over all the equipment that you're gonna need, and I'm going to go over what we're doing, and then also I wanna totally give credit where credit is needed. I first saw this on the Instagram account Hello Wonderful Co. They have really cute ideas for families and crafts with your kids, and we've done a lot of their stuff lately. And then on Etsy, Wands and Willows, they actually sell little mermaid kits like this. The difference is I obviously adapted mine a little bit. I make all of my mermaid tails. I crochet all of them, and they're all unique. They're all different. I actually don't have a pattern yet that I've totally fallen in love with, so they're all different, and I might just keep that way because I kind of like them all being different. So the little mermaids that we're gonna make today, here's an example of one. I made these for my daughters. The faces will not be on them, so you're actually gonna have to draw those on. Brittany actually one of my best friends drew this one, so it's super cute, and then of course I did my first one, and I don't like her face, but oh well, hard times. And so as you can see, they're all a little different. They all have different colors. I can do different color hair, different color ribbons, different color flowers, everything. So we are going to start. Let me show you the supplies you're gonna need first. And then also just a reminder, you will have some little craft in there. A lot of you guys will have this right now in different colors. This is for your daughters or sons, you guys can do together. So my daughter, she decorated this and played with this while I was making my mermaids, and she helped me with this too. She would give me the hair and we talk about it and stuff like that. But this kept her busy for a lot of it too, so we had a really wonderful time playing mermaids. Okay, in your Mermazing package, you will have gotten yarn, a body with hair and a face, well, a head, a flower with a gem, ribbon, arms, cardboard, and you will have gotten one fin. There's two here, but that's just because we're going to decide which one we want to use. And then you're also going to get a little project for your toddler. You're going to need to have scissors and a pen, and then a stitching in needle is totally not mandatory, but you can have it if you have one laying around. And then of course you are going to need a glue gun. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to do is I have already put together your hair and your bodies for you guys. And that's just because it travels a little better. If you do want to add anything into that, you can pull the head off at this point and add some more yarn if you have some yarn sitting around, or if you want to add some more colors. Another thing you can do is you can actually take a dog brush and brush this out very gently, and it'll make it look like real hair. Those of you that have seen some of the trolls I've crocheted, you've seen the troll hair, that's how you make that. So you're gonna start with the little body. You're gonna take your arms, so whichever the short pipe cleaner is, and you're just gonna put it in there. You can make the neck as long as you want. I made one of mine with a really long neck, and I didn't like that very much. So from now on, I'm gonna make a shorter neck, and I just take my leg and I just go over the arm once on one side, and I go over the arm again on the other side. My friend Brittany and I were doing this, and she was like, oh, these arms are so long. When you're done, you can trim the arms however. So if you didn't perfectly match it, don't worry too much. You'll be able to trim it. So if you can see, arms and body. So after that, what you're gonna do is you're just going to twist a little bit, give your mermaid her torso. And then after she has a torso about as long as you want, you're gonna make a little fin shape out of the pipe cleaner. So here's your fin. After you do that, you're gonna put your pipe cleaner onto the piece of cardboard that I did put in your package or your kit, and you're just gonna make a little outline of the inside of the mermaid tail. What I do is I cut a little bit wider than that, just because I'm gonna glue this on behind, behind the mermaid. So just cut a little bit wider than my line. You can see it fits perfect. And then all I do is I'm gonna take my glue gun now. I'm just gonna put a little dot in the back, on the top of her, And right on the back, bottom of her, my glue gun. I'm going to put some more glue in there. And then I just put a piece of cardboard in the back and let it dry on. I might need some more glue, like so. You really don't need a lot because you're going to use the fin, the yarn to secure it. Put a tiny bit more for some reason. There it goes. Okay, so just hold that on there. The only hard thing about using glue guns with small projects is you start burning yourself a little bit. But you can see she has her little fin, just like so. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my yarn that I have, my little yarn, just untie it or take it apart however it was put together. And I'm gonna start at the top and I'm gonna go down her fin all the way. Just go over it a few times. Sometimes I'll secure it with glue, sometimes I'll tie it in the back. Right now you can see that it's it'll secure itself. So I'm just gonna go all the way down. Around these as well, but you are going to hide these later. Go around both sides. And then go back around again. And I'm going to go back up again just to make it a little thicker. Once you get to a stopping point, you can glue it. If you left some up there, you can tie it. You can sew it in if you want. Today, I'm just gonna glue it because I think that'll be easiest for what we're doing. So I'm just gonna put a tiny piece of glue, put my string across it, let it dry. Baby, can you turn it down a little bit? Okay. After I have my mermaid tail put together like this, I'm gonna take my fin. Now, everybody has a little bit different fin. If you have one that's kind of flat like this, there's still gonna be a hole. It might have a hole in the middle of it, like this one, or some of them that are just flat, just the front, there's a little tiny hole that I actually crocheted in on the back. So you just find the little hole. So this one's here. And you're gonna put that into the hole. If you have a circle one like this, looks like a little skirt almost, that hole is really easy to find. It's right at the top because I did a magic circle for that. So that's easy, easy, easy. So you can see it right there, magic circle. This one's a little harder to find, but it's right in there. I just kind of push it and I can see the hole. I'm gonna use the flat one to show you guys today. This is one of my first flat ones with the double-sided, so I wanna try it and see how it is. So you're just gonna put both pieces in through the hole. Just kind of wiggle it in as best as you can. And then you're gonna fold. I actually kept some of the string on there for you guys. So after you get it in there, and this one's a little bit tighter squeezed than the circular ones, and if you can tell I didn't, there. So after you get him in there, I guess it's a her, I guess it doesn't matter. After you get her in there, I tie the string around just to hold it in place a little better. And then after I get that, I tie my pieces and just kind of shove them together to make sure that they stay. So make it as secure as you can. Then what I do, and you don't have to do this, and I've done this not with all of them, I actually take a crocheting needle and so if you have one hanging around the house, and I go in and I just start put it through the fin a few times. And that way I know it's really secure. Almost just like you would do if you're stitching in. And again, you don't have to do this. This is just extra because my almost 3-year-old is pretty rough on her stuff. Not everybody's as rough on their stuff as she is. And so I just tie it in, and then I go and I cut it. So that would be my fin. Put it down. Again, some of them aren't as difficult as this one, and that's why I wanted to try it out. So I've never made this one before. I do think it's very pretty though. And there she is. So there's some of your mermaid. Now I bend her, well first I trim her arms a little bit because otherwise she has freakishly long arms. Trim her arms a little bit. I take my flower. I've had friends put the flower up here. I've had friends take the flower here. Actually, you know what? Before I do the flower, I'll do the ribbon because I think that's more fun. That way you can put the flower wherever you want. So with my ribbon, I like to make it look like she has a little bra on at the top, but you don't have to do that. You can just go around. You can do whatever you want. So I just hot glue. And again, the only thing hard about these projects is this glue is hot, and it's a pretty small thing that I'm working on, so of course I'm going to burn myself a few times. Here, I wrap it around, and this next time I'm going to go over, oops. So I make it look like a little bra, kind of, and you can even go, I've done it where I go the opposite direction again, so I go this way. It just looks like a little cute outfit instead of just a ribbon. And then in the back, I glue. So I glue here. And then I go around again. Just keep going. Glue. And around again. Always gluing in the back. And you can do this however you'd like. If you want to you want to put them on differently, you don't have to put it at a diagonal just like that. You can do whatever you want. Some of you guys are super, super crafty and creative, perfect. So then I just cut that. Obviously there's more that I could do. I don't have to cut it. I could use this for something else. I could put it on the fin, anything like that, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take my flower, I'm just gonna put it right here. And again, I have friends that put it here, I have friends that put it here. I want mine, I like mine on the fin. I just think it looks so cute. So there's mine on the fin. So there's my mermaid so far with her little fin. She's so pretty. And then at the very end, once everything is dried, which is about dried already, I have a few things. I actually have seen a few where they have, you know, like seashells and stuff that they're holding. I got little pearls that I'm gonna start adding to mine, but I haven't done that yet. So here she is now. And then my best friend Brittany is so good at drawing faces, and I am so not as good. But I do have a cute little pen, and I'm just gonna draw little eyes and face. And actually, my favorite thing that she did was she added little pink cheeks, which I loved. So let's take her, let's put little cheeks on her. The faces in me. This is her little face. She looks kind of like she's sad, but that's okay. I tried. And so now I have this beautiful little mermaid that my daughter will definitely play with. She makes them dance and everything. It's very cute. So, yep, that's all. I hope you guys enjoy your mermaid kits with your kids. And if you are looking for more, just let me know. I can pretty much do any color at this point. I have so many colors, but yeah, so ta-da! I hope you guys have fun.